What is going on, guys? My name is Matthew, and I'm going to take you guys with me to do my leg day. Pretty sure I already uploaded a leg day kind of video, but I like doing legs. It's kind of like my new favorite thing. Still a big fan of upper body, but of course, pay attention to your legs. For the love of God, stop being upside down bowling pins. Big legs matter, okay? Get your legs bigger, looks better. So I'm gonna take my pre-workout. You guys already know my breakfast. It doesn't change literally ever. 4 egg whites, oatmeal, protein powder. But the only thing that changed recently was this creatine. Okay, I started adding creatine, HCl, hydrochloride, and all it does is pretty much the same thing as regular monohydrate does, but without the water retention. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink my pre-workout. It is a new flavor that I got actually by Redcon called Blue Lemonade. It's good stuff, so I'm gonna have that, and I also purchased their EAAs. I was getting a lot of shit from people saying that BCAAs aren't worth the money because you already get that same food from like your normal food diet, but EAAs are the better ones to get, so I went ahead and bought some of those just to try it out, see what it's all about, and I'm gonna be just sipping on that while I do my leg day. I'm gonna see how heavy I can go on squat today. I'm not trying to push anything because I don't have anybody with me, and I don't want to, fall on my ass and hurt myself, so just gonna see what I can do on the squat and overall everything else. So I'll take you along, show you all my exercises and everything else. So as I did mention earlier, I am taking creatine, and the recommended daily amount for like muscle growth or like strength, whatever, is about 5 grams a day. 5 grams or 5 milligrams, one of the two. Which is, each scoop is roughly about 2. So I have to take like 2.5 every day. But if you guys have ever tasted Beyond Raw, I'm gonna show you the container. If you've ever tasted this brand's worth of supplements, it's literally just that. It's just whatever the fuck that is, and it's absolutely disgusting. Imagine the taste of putting straight salt and like any sweetness or any kind of like other flavors is all bitter now. So you're literally drinking salt with like a hint of whatever it's supposed to taste like. So what I do is I need to take 2 a day, right? So I have 1 in my oatmeal alongside my protein powder and a little bit of stevia just to really sweeten it up and maybe see if it'll be somewhat okay to drink or eat. And it's not that bad, but now brings the question, where do I put the second one at? So I put it in my pre-workout just because pre-workout doesn't already taste the best to begin with, and maybe it'll just kind of like dull it down because like 2 negatives make a positive, right? So every time I do that, I put that in my pre-workout. That is my second scoop of the day. And like this is the blue raspberry or blue lemonade. I haven't had this one with the creatine yet, so this is going to be a first time taste of what it's gonna be like with it. Kind of nervous. Okay. Lemonade does the trick. Whatever flavor I had last time, I think it was I don't know, but whatever flavor I had last time was not cutting it. Blue lemonade is the go-to for Total War. Please go get it. Also, what is tiger's blood? It's a flavor, and I don't know what tiger's blood is supposed to taste like. Please let me know. I really can't get over the way the blue lemonade tastes. This is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm gonna go ahead and slam this. I'm already dressed, ready to go. Shorts, tank. I'm gonna wear a hoodie because you always go to the gym in a hoodie, no matter if it's 100 degrees outside. I don't wanna hear no shit, it's hot. Wear a fucking hoodie to go to the gym. Get your pump, take it off, and everyone's like, wow, that's it. Simple as that. So I'm gonna chug this real quick. I'm gonna get on the road. I'm show you guys my leg day. So right here is me doing my warm-up sets to my squats, starting super light. Those are 25s on each side. What is that, like 95 pounds? Just a quick way to get the blood flowing, get your legs all loosened up, all the muscles ready to work. Never start heavy. Never go even like more than like 30% of your max. I always start super light with warm-ups just so I can get the feeling going. And so these is gonna be my working sets. I have a 45, a 25, and a Louis, that's a 15. So that's roughly about, what is that, like 220, 215 maybe? Somewhere right there. I wear my belt at all times whenever I start lifting heavy, just so I really don't hurt myself. I don't wanna get a hernia or any kind of like just injury. So I really try to do this as safely as possible. Practice safe sets, really helps you out. And this is just my normal legs. I try to go for a good depth, not ass to grass, but at least break 90. I need to make everything better. Don't ego lift. always shoot for form. And if you notice right there, my form messed up. I leaned way too far forward and I had to use my toes a lot more. Always try to keep your center balance and use your entire foot to push. Never just use your toes, never just use your heels. Always try to spread the weight out evenly. Fast forward a couple hours, like maybe 1 or 2 hours, and I'm waiting for my buddy to get to the dealership because he's looking for cars, but there was an accident, so it's taking him a lot longer than expected. So I stopped by at Chick-fil-A to get my go-to fast food meal because I didn't eat whenever I went home to change and shower. So I always every time I go to Chick-fil-A, the 8-count nugget, no fries, right? It's only like just shy of 300 if I'm not mistaken. And then you get their grilled chicken club with bacon, no cheese. Grilled chicken club, no bacon, cheese. And for those two things alone, you're hitting like, I think it's like mid 600s, low 600s, I think it is. I forgot the exact numbers, but I will find them later on and I'll put them right here. But that is my go-to fast food meal, just because for one, it tastes good, it's a lot of it, and it's not bad in calories, and it's pretty macro friendly. But while I wait, I want to talk about my new diet that I've been doing. Last video, I said that I wasn't feeling very strong. I felt very weak, as if I wasn't able to pick up my weight as much as I used to. Like, my inclines were barely like hitting 135 and I was struggling for 5. That never happens. So what I did was I started adding carbs in my diet again, meaning I added half a cup of rice or increasing my oatmeal in the morning, but I never really increased the oatmeal in the morning just because I feel so full in the morning, because oatmeal is heavy. And so I put my protein powder in there, it gets even heavier. So what I do is I've been eating, you know, rice cakes a little more. I've been putting rice or quinoa in my my foods, my meal prep. Quinoa, I think, is superior to rice. That's just my personal opinion. I think it tastes better. I think it looks better. It just, I don't know, something different than regular just white rice or brown rice. I like quinoa better. So I've been doing that. However, my calories did go up a little bit because of it. I'm not really too worried about it. I lowered my protein source just a little bit, but I added in another shake during the day, so my protein kind of stayed the same. But that's about all that I really changed this week. I didn't do the push-ups and sit-ups or squats, whatever, because since I started eating right again, or eating more carbs, I felt better, I felt stronger. So I've been able to lift heavier weight again, or my normal weight, and it's going back to normal. So I think my body was just like really tired of not having carbs, or maybe it was just bad food from the previous week, who knows. In today's workout, I did something a little different. I did the sus machine. I never really do the sus machine just because it gets a bad name. I never really see the point in doing it, but lately, when I do my squats, my hips have been hurting. Like the inwards of my hips, like the groin area, I guess you could say. It just hurts when I go down too far, but too far is like, 90. Like you have to break 90 to get a good squat. And lately it's just been hurting, so I asked a couple buddies of mine, what do they recommend, the stretches, the exercises, and every single one of them said you have to do the abductions. So a hip abduction is when the machine has the two pads between your legs and you're pushing them together like this. It forces you out and you bring them back in like that. So I have the clips, of course you've already seen them, but that's what I did, and that's the first time I've ever done them. And they are legitimately hard. I was barely doing, I think it was like 55 pounds, and I was like struggling. So that is what was my leg day, and I felt great though. It's a good exercise, like walking like Bambi afterwards. But that's really gonna be it for today's video. I really didn't do a physique update this week, just because when I woke up my phone was dead and I was already in a rush because I had to get to the gym, and then I had to be here by 12, but then now it's like past 12 because he's stuck in traffic. So I will definitely do one next week because I just didn't get a chance to do today. But that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Matthew. I'm currently 26 pounds down. Need to lose another 20 before the beginning of June. Stay tuned to see the whole progress unfold. And always remember, keep running towards your dreams. You never know what happens. Peace.